guys, what is going on? No, this is not. Is it Tuesday? Yes. Happy Tuesday. Why do I always get my days mixed up? Happy Tuesday. And thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure to comment below and say replay viewer and say hello because I want to say hello to you too. And today I just wanted to do this quick live to talk about 3 ways to wow your freelance clients. Now, if you have followed me on this channel, you know I talk a lot about freelance business as a way for you to gain more financial freedom and also enjoy some family time. All right. And because freelancing has been a super blessing in my life personally. 3 years ago, I started freelancing. It has paid for vacations, it has paid for trips, it has paid for credit cards, it has paid down debt. It has been a super blessing to start a freelance business. And so that's what I'm passionate about and I talk about on this channel. And so if you're joining me for the first time, thank you so much. You're welcome. First of all, I want to say a huge thanks to Budget Girl Sarah Wilson, who recently paid off all her debt, went on Dave Ramsey and did her scream. Yesterday, she was kind enough to mention me in her channel. Hello, Chakra. How are you? Chakra W. I don't know how to say that, but I hope I said it properly. How are you? She mentioned me in her video and I'm super excited, and because of that a whole bunch of you came over and left me comments and subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Sarah, and thank you so much for all of you that have subscribed. You're doing great. Awesome. I'm glad I said it right. So today I just wanted to talk about 3 ways to wow your freelance clients. So getting a client is always the biggest, especially getting your first client, right? It's always the biggest hurdle that we all have to cross. Now, when you get the first freelance client, what do you have to do to keep wowing them and to keep wowing all your future clients? I'm going to share 3 super simple things that you can do to wow them. Let me take a cup of tea. My husband made me this tea this morning with ginger and lemon and honey. It's really good. Anyway, so tip number 1 is always get things done on time. I know that sometimes, especially for those of us that still do this as a side hustle, it can be hard to balance it all, right? It can be hard to have the side hustle freelancing plus the job, right? And sometimes that means that some things fall behind. But as much as possible, try to submit projects on time. Get If you're unable to get things done on time, let the people know beforehand and be like, hey, I'm gonna need some extra time on this particular project. Could you expect it on this date? And so that's always a great way for you to do that, right? That's always a great way for you to do that. You can let them know ahead of time that it's going to be late. But try as much as possible that you're getting things done on time. You will make your clients super happy if you are somebody that can be relied on to get things done on time. Number 2, apologize if something goes wrong. That's one thing that I learned from even my mom. Like, always be the one that says sorry first, right? And I know that in some legal situations, people say don't say sorry first because then you're admitting fault. But I say that with freelance business, if something goes wrong, admit that something went wrong. Don't try to cover it up. Don't try to lie about it. Don't try to be deceptive. Just let the person know, hey, something went wrong. And sometimes it's scary to tell the truth, but if you tell the truth and be upfront with the person and give the person a solution to the problem, you are more likely to keep that client than lying about it and being deceptive about it and then just losing that client because they don't see you as somebody that has integrity. You want to be able to show integrity, okay? Number 3, do a little extra than you are asked. So a lot of us will, take on freelance clients, we'll do the work, right, that we signed on to do, and then that is it. We won't even do anything else. But here's the thing. Going the extra mile is something that a lot of people do not do. In fact, I realize there's a lot of things that people do not do in general in this life. And when you make up your mind to do a little extra, you always stand out, right? You always stand out. And so doing a little extra may be, maybe for me as a freelance writer, that just means, maybe I expand the topic a little bit more than the client expected me to, or perhaps I give them an extra post that they didn't assign me, but I'm like, hey, I thought about this post and I was just thinking that I would write it for you. Here you go. It could just be a handwritten note that says, thank you so much. I've done that. I've sent handwritten notes to my clients in the mail, because most of us are so used to emails and texts that, written mail is like something that a lot of us don't do anymore. But, just a little card that says thank you. And I remember I did that because my very first client really did save me and my family. Back in the day when we needed extra money, and this lady came my way and I did freelance social media management for her. She started to pay me, and so I remember writing her a little letter and I said, thank you so much. At the time you came to be my client, we were having a lot of financial difficulties, and because of you we were saved from that. And just sharing that story with her was really touching to her, and we still have a great relationship. So do something extra, do something a little out of the box that you typically do not do, and this way you're going to wow your clients. And so I just wanted to share that with you, that if you're just starting out on your freelance journey, make it your goal to wow your clients. Make it your goal for people to always have great things to say about you. You will have one or two bad nuts that don't appreciate your work. Don't ignore them. Go ahead and ignore them. But if you're doing your very best and serving your very best, you're going to always have people saying really good things about you, and just by virtue of word of mouth, you're going to get more clients that way. And that going that extra mile and actually wowing people is a way to get people to sign up with you as a client. So I wanted to share that. I hope those are your tips for free. You can take that and take it to the bank. Thank you so much for joining me once again. My name is Gertrude Nontra. This is the Side Hustle Doctor. And if you are new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure to thumbs it up. And please leave me a comment below if you're watching the replay to let me know that you like this video, and I'll say hi back. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Chakra. Have a wonderful day. Bye.